Hola Mi Gente, Joe Barreto back with you at the Credit Card Connection. I'm so glad you can join me. Well, Mi Gente, whenever we think of American Express, right away, most of us are going to think about ultra premium credit cards, cards that are more geared towards a lifestyle or needs and wants, such as the green card, which is great for travel and transit, coming in at $150, to the gold card, which is now known as the foodie card, which gives you four times back on dining out, dining in, and also getting four times back on supermarket spend. And that comes in at 325. And then we have the king, right? The ultimate, the platinum card that now just raised their annual fee to 895, which is now not just a travel card. It really is a lifestyle card giving you credits with Aura Ring and Lululemon and the like. But what if I told you that a lot of people that aren't into, let's say, the points and miles and just want a solid card that gives them back value, really do think that Amex has a card that flies under the radar for no dollars a year, no annual fee. And that, of course, is the American Express Blue Cash Everyday Card. Now, they also have a Blue Cash Everyday Preferred, which basically doubles the multipliers in it, but you're paying $95 for that card. Whereas for the everyday card, no annual fee. So I'm going to go over that today and let you know why I really do think, as I continue in this series of cashback cards. And I know it's not the sexiest topic. I know it's not giving you trips to the Maldives or upgraded seats, on an airline to fly to Europe. But to be honest with you, there are a lot more people that use credit cards for cashback and things of that nature. And that's why I'm giving you guys at least one or two cards from every ecosystem. So if that sounds good to you, mi gente, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. Check out the referral links below. Check out my website for the merch. Check out the extra wallets as always. Now that the holidays are around the corner, believe it or not, as I go to record this, it is October 6th. But this way, you can just, keep your fingers on the pulses and see what's out there in the credit card world. Everything is in the description box below. Let's jump into it. So, starting off, the Blue Cash Everyday card gives you 0% APR for the first 15 months. I know there are cards out there that offer 18 months and 21 months, and actually some actually go up to now 24. But at 15 months, this hits the sweet spot. You're not going to get, a lot of things that a $150 or $200 card are going to give you. But when I go with the multipliers, you're going to see that it's going to cover a lot of what you normally spend. So this card, no interest, 15 months. The offer right now is $200 for 2,000 spend in the first 6 months, which is pretty easy to attain. Spend 350 a month more or less, and you're going to get to 2,000 pretty quickly. And knowing that you don't pay interest in the first 15 months is a great help as well. So there's that. So again, 15 months, and they also take balance transfers that are made within the first 60 days of having the card open. Okay. Now I want to go into the multipliers. And here's where it really is strong. It's strong for the people that want a solid card that, like the name implies, everyday card, because it does cover a lot of what we normally would spend every day. So the first thing is, one of the biggest categories, grocery shopping. I just mentioned the American Express Gold Card. Now, that card gives you points, right? That card will give you four times if you do grocery shopping. But this is cash back. And the cash back again in the form of a statement credit. You're going to have cash back cards that give you cash back that you can get the money back. You're going to get a card like this that's going to give it to you in the form of a statement credit. So you're getting 3% back on grocery spend. And it's saying here at US supermarkets, this kind of blows, but a lot of cards do it. They cap you at $6,000 a year, or to put it into perspective, 500 a month. So if you're spending more than 500 a month on grocery shopping, maybe you need to look at another card that has a higher cap or another card that has no cap at all on grocery spend. But this one is 500 a month. This would work for me because for only a household now of two, I really don't go that much beyond 500, right? So this at 3% for 500, I think it's a great get in order to go out and do your grocery shopping. That's the first thing. Next thing, and on this one, I think now that the holidays are coming in, and God knows we're going to use Rakuten and all the other crazy shopping portals that are out there to death, Amazon, you name it. This card gives you 3% back on US online retail purchases. And that's also capped at 6,000 a year or on an average of 500 a month. Now, why is this good? Every time you go on a website and you charge it to this card, even if you set this card to your default, this would be a great pickup because you already know you're going to get 3% no matter what. There are other cashback cards out there. One like I did about 2 weeks ago on the Chase Freedom Unlimited card that gives you 1.5, okay, on everything. Then you have other cards like the Freedom Flex that are category cards that'll give you 5%, but only for the quarterly categories. This, you have 3% all year long, up to, unfortunately, again, $6,000 on online retail spend. The third category, I can't use this one, and that's why I don't have this card. It's 3% back on gas, which is huge. Other cards, even from if you have a Costco card and things of that nature, some of those or the AAA Visa card will give you 3%. This gives you 3%, and it says here at all US gas stations up to 6,000, again, capped per year. So if you're using a lot of gas, if you notice that your spend is more than 500 a month, that's a lot of spend on gas, but at least you're going to get back 3% back as that statement credit. So charging it onto your card is going to give it back to you. So I think the only thing that hinders this card are the caps. Okay. Everything else, by the way, is 1% back on everything else. And you're going to get that also in the form of reward dollars back redeemed as a statement credit. The card also has another feature that I thought was very strong. And for those of you that have streaming services like Disney, they're going to give you an $84 Disney streaming credit, which breaks down to $7 a month back as a statement credit if you charge your Disney plan onto your American Express Blue Cash Everyday card. You'll get a $7 statement credit for that. You're also going to be able to get to use this as cash back for any Amazon.com purchases at checkout. So if you have a link to your Amazon.com website, if you have that link to your account, then you'll be able to get to use whatever you earned on this card and make purchases through Amazon. The other thing is you're going to get events with Amex, which is just if there's a special concert, Coachella, for instance, things of that nature, you're going to be able to get discounts and earlier access. You're going to get Amex offers, which to me, it is the most under the radar. It is one of the best things Amex has that no other card issuer really has. And that is they'll send you special offers to this card, not just the gold, the green, the platinum, this card as well, where if you make a purchase or if you go out to eat without even knowing, it'll come back as a statement credit. You're going to get discounts on Ray-Ban, on Lululemon, you name it, things of that nature. This also gets it for you. It's also going to give you a protection plan if you buy things. Let's say you buy a set of ear pods, and in 90 days, if you lose one or they're damaged, you can still get it back for a full refund. So it's not a card that's going to have the crazy travel protections for flights and things of that nature because it's not meant for that. There are other cards that come with those protections. But this card, as you can see, is a great card. And if you're willing to pay the $95, the preferred kicks it up a notch. But for now, we're looking at the Blue Cash every day. I think it's a card that's really and truly worth having a spot in your wallet. Consider it. Right now, it's $200 at sign up. I'm not sure if in November, and sometimes they do, a lot of the credit cards will increase their sign up bonuses with the holidays around the corner. So if you're looking at that, if you could still wait, give it till November or so and see if it's something you want to look at. But again, $200 for 2000 spend, not a bad deal at all. Mi gente, as always, I thank you for being here. But more than anything else, I thank you for giving me the privilege of your time. Until next time, mi gente, take care.